All right, we're going to go over what has sold over the last week. So we did pretty good, and also did very good for the weekend. 7 for $457. That was due in large part to three specific items that sold. We'll get to those towards the end, and then just one thing on the other account. So we're gonna start off with this Fisher Price Linkimals owl. Sold it for 30 free ship, and this didn't end up being that great. Um, Shipping it ended up going fairly far, and this the package had to be slightly bigger than I originally thought. So I only made like $3 or $4. I think I didn't make a ton. I knew the margins on this were pretty slim to begin with, but I picked up three because I figured there was still a little bit of money to be made there, depending on where it was going. And I apparently, when I made this listing, forgot to add the quantity, so I had to just relist this with the other two that I have. And I got these online arbitrage from Kohl's for $11 during the last big clearance event online. Next, only sold 1 degree over the last week, which is very surprising, at $22.99. Next was the South Lockport Fire Company up in Niagara County, $7.99. I've had these forever and have had practically no interest in them. So I was glad to see one finally sell. Next is this Smyrna, Georgia Fire Rescue at $4.99. This Memphis Engine 1 at $3.99. Sold another Slug Cream at $16.99, or this might have been out on offer. As you can see, still got a ton of these left as well. Next, this was kind of not great. This was a lead I got from Bread and Butter. I seen, that like kind of pre-sell. Lots of 3 were going for about $150, and this quickly went down. I was luckily able to dump these off at $130. And I, again, only made like $6 or something. It was not that great. As you can see, I got them online from Target for $96. And like I said, I was hoping to get $150 for them, but then when kind of rechecked the market, it kind of come down to about $130. And so like I said, would not do again. If I would have like pre-sold these, that would have been better. But obviously that's a bit risky. Because from when I first looked them up, and then you were able to they were actually shipping from Target, it was not that long. It was a couple of days. This is something I probably could have extended the handle time out on, and just sent them out right back out once I got them. And I would have made more money that way. But I was luckily able to ditch these and not get stuck with them. I actually almost contemplated returning them to Target, looking into returning them if they weren't going to sell after I kind of rechecked, because I figured this was something that would kind of the market would quickly crash on, and I did not want to get stuck holding the bag. Next is this Playgirl November 1990. It's got Nicolas Cage on the cover. I sold it for $10 free ship. I probably could have asked more, because I'm pretty sure that there's very few of these Playgirls, and I pretty much could have just set the market. I'm pretty sure I could have put whatever I wanted. Because I probably should have put it at least plus ship if I was going to do the $10. But I made $3 on it. But hey, I got this out of the. This is part of the large collection of adult magazines that I got from the clean out job that I did. So anything I sell these for is profit. Is just a little bit of time tied up into these. Going through sorting them into different lots. So like I said, I made $3 on this. Now, here's where we're getting into where all the money came from this weekend. These Crocs, Lightning McQueen, size 12, $120 a piece. As you can see, out of stock, I had 4 sold. But I had one cross-listed to Mercari that I actually ended up relisting here on eBay. Because he's sold out. Because he's obviously sold pretty well this weekend, so I decided to add it back on eBay. On Mercari, the 8 things I had listed, I've gotten a ton of views, and a couple like likes or watchers or whatever they call it over there, but nothing is sold yet. I probably should go through my eBay store. There's more stuff. I'm sure I can cross list over there as well. Because I would definitely like to kind of get into cross listing, especially since Mercari has the no fees, and doing like the retail and online arbitrage. A lot of times I'm not just buying one product, so I don't have that concern of if it sells out on eBay and then selling on Mercari, I don't have to worry about it then, because I just have multiples and I just set the quantity of one less on eBay and just have that one specific for Mercari. So, like I said, sold one, then sold a second one, sold 2 patches, and then sold a third one. So the 2 patches in between were this EMT Air Evac Team $4.99. I don't know, some generic patch. The next was this Gotham City Police at $5.99. And there was another one that I sold, International. The guy messaged me, I think, earlier in the week or last week or whatever, wondering where it was. And I looked at the tracking. It's in Canada. I'd made it over. It cleared customs. It's somewhere in Ontario. So that's what I told him. I mean, I don't really know what to tell you other than it's in Ontario. So hopefully that will arrive. He will actually get it, because obviously now I don't have another one to send him, I don't think. So anyways, I got it to the hub, and it made it into Canada, so it's definitely not my problem. That will be eBay's problem. Like I said, the other McQueen. And then next was this Hey Dude Wendy Star Spangled Banner size 10. As you can see, I sold the other one last week, and now sold the other pair this week at $54.99 free ship. And also it was nice because all my packages from the weekend were bread and butter leads that I did. So this one, as you can see, I relisted, like I said, relisted it. Redid these at the beginning of July, but I got these, I want to say in like the fall of last year is when I got them. The McQueen Crocs, I got them back in May, once those were called out that they came back in stock on whatever website they came in on. Next was this Fort Worth animal control patch, $9.99. This is pretty cool. Actually, probably should have kept it for myself, but this was kind of back before I was thinking about keeping Dallas, Fort Worth area things. Next, this sold, what was it, overnight? So this didn't go out this morning, but it's technically part of the weekend sales because it happened before I woke up. So it technically counts, even though it's not going out till today. But it's this pair of Under Armour slides. These are going international to some freight forwarder. Because I think I'm pretty sure these are going to a freight forwarder. Because they're going to some address in Miami, and it has like site numbers, and it's got a bunch of other. It's got another line that's probably like, however they keep track of their orders through this freight forwarder. And then the next thing was this Playboy magazine lot of 10 from the 80s. Sold this out on offer, $17.99 plus 15 ship. And like I said, acceptable condition. All of these were in okay shape. As you can see, this one right here has got a little, it's kind of just folded over on the front, but otherwise these are in pretty decent shape considering they're 40 years old. So, is what it is. And then the last thing was this Boston Celtics hat. Took a best offer 15 plus the 5 ship, and this I know is going to a freight forwarder because the guy's from the Philippines, and it's going to some address in Portland. And it's like a second line item that's got a bunch of just random like letters and numbers on it, which obviously is however they're going to keep track of it. Although this, I probably should have told him no and not taken an offer on it, because I'm pretty sure this would have eventually sold at full price, or at least out on offer, which was like a couple dollars, which would have been like $17.99. Because I've sent out a bunch of offers on these, which is exactly why I had to wait before he could even buy it. Otherwise, this would have been part of the weekend sales. But I'd sent out offers, and I had to wait for them to expire before I could add the best offer as an option for him to send me the offer. But like I said, I was holding off on sending out offers on this because earlier in the day I did end up doing it after I put the best offer on, and then kind of figured if someone else took the offers that I sent out, it would be tough luck to him. That's what you get for trying to save a couple bucks. So, as you can see, this is the only other thing that sold on the other account was this Pennsylvania Turnpike Commission patch at $9.99. So at least it was a decent one. So like I said, that's it. That is it for what is sold over the last week. Nothing else new to report, really. I gotta finish going through a lot of these magazines. Still have a bunch more lots to make. That'll probably be primarily what takes up my listings for the week. Will probably be primarily the Penthouse ones in specific. I've went through all the Playboy ones; those are all dealt with. It's just the Penthouse and then some of these other kind of not as known brand of magazines as well need to be lotted up. And that is it. Hopefully Wednesday the Pallet Place will have something good. I see already they said they have Home Depot mixed, which I'm hoping is the Home Depot I want, with the paint sprayers and that, the 6 foot tall pallets of just mixed inventory, great eBay stuff. That's what I'm hoping for. So there was some other Home Depot stuff this weekend, some different stuff as well, but nothing that interested me because it's all local stuff, and I already have enough local stuff with the latest Amazon pallet and the other mixed pallet. That's pretty much all local stuff, which is not helpful. It's taking up a lot of space upstairs and in the storage unit. But luckily, like, I don't know if I mentioned last week, there's going to be a block sale. Was it the 11th and 12th, or 12th and 13th of August that we plan on participating in to kind of be like the final yard sale of the year, and hopefully move as much of that inventory as I can. Otherwise, I'm going to be stuck looking at it till next year. Till next spring/summer when we do another sale. So, that's going to be it for this video. And we'll see you guys next week.